Esports has this amazing kind of attribute, which is shoulder content. In terms of broadcast, it's been harnessed to kind of introduce teams in and out of a match. It's been used as kind of ad content, and it's been very sort of brand focused and very heavy around kind of sponsorship and endorsing that, where you see the faces of the players and the teams kind of promoting and getting behind that. The content structure and the storyboarding for that is quite interesting and usually provides a unique story, but there's not that human element about them. So we're starting to see content that comes in to esports and that's away from the broadcast of a tournament, but more about them, how their story, their path to pro, and we're seeing that kind of in a form of maybe social media sound bites and clips that are 1 to 2 minutes long. But now we're seeing these advances and this interest in documentaries, because esports really does have a story to tell, but not just with sort of the players and teams, but also behind broadcasting, production, management, how we kind of build this amazing show. So definitely we'll see variation of content that steps away from the big point of esports, which is tournaments, but moving into the household and kind of what makes them human and relatable to the esports fan, but also, you know, that will change in the way it's distributed as well. So you might see content made specially for a VR headset or content specially made for a platform, and then seeing that kind of harness the experience of being an esports fan. The main kind of passion behind esports and broadcasting is always enhancing that viewer experience. How do we take it to the next level? How can we interact and engage with them when they're walking down the street or when they're at home with their 3-screen devices? You know, how do we manage to distribute all that data to a fan that's relevant to them, but also the millions that are watching that tournament that might be interested for different reasons. So we're definitely seeing kind of this shift into, how we optimize on all technologies, but making that easier so there's an interface that can push out on all platforms, rather than we have a kind of a fix for this and a solution for this that works, and then, but sharing that best practice as well, so that the viewer experience is enhanced in the stadium, at home, and in any other device that they're using. So it's an amazing space at the moment.